What's up? What's up? This is Dean Anthony TV. I'm here to do my spoiler review of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. It starts off in the multiverse of all realms. Doctor Strange meets American Chavez, and he walks through the different dimensions and portals. So he walked in a portal that American Chavez went through. She was New York City era. She was inside a giant bus. It was held vertically in the air, and we didn't know what was going on. So it looked, and then all of a sudden that he did a spell, and then so then he opened it up, and he was able to see that it was a giant octopus holding the bus on its side, and he used his psychic spears to slice through the beast's tentacles, and then the beast climbed the building, and he shot a spike in the eye, and he killed him. And then they left the portal. They enter Wanda. She's back. She's evil now, and she's going crazy. Then Doctor Strange made a plan for American Chavez, so she walked through 21 multiverses, and she explained to him what was going on, everything he's doing, and about her parents and where she came from. Then later, Doctor Strange was having a lot of trouble with Wanda. She was all over the place. She tried to attack her, American Chavez, and also Wong. So basically, Doctor Strange trapped her in the shard glass pit. And then when she was stuck in the pit, she tries everything to get out. So she put her arms and legs through it, and she couldn't do anything. It keeps bouncing back. And then she used her powers, and then she tried to do it, and then she was able to go through the shards of glass to find where they're at. So she saw some big piece, and then she walked right through. So then she walked right into where Doctor Strange, American Chavez, and Wong was at. So they had a huge fight. Then flash forward, they was in the Illuminati zone. Both American Chavez and Doctor Strange was locked in a clean box prison with chains on their arms. Then the scientist there was Christine in this world, and also there was a lot of Ultron soldiers that was surrounding them. Then the Ultron robots brought in Strange into the room, the Illuminati room. Mordo works out, and he says you have to meet the Illuminati. It says Reed Richards, aka Fast and Four, Mr. Fantastic, Captain Carter, Captain Marvel, and Black Bolt, and also Professor X. It was awesome. The theater I was in, the crowd went crazy. I was excited. Train is released from the handcuffs, so Wanda comes and chases everybody out of the place. Mordo's fighting Doctor Strange on the pavements, swinging right and left, action movie style. Then American Chavez is asked by Christine. She doesn't know this Doctor Strange. She doesn't know what she is to him in other multi-universes. Then the entire Illuminati variants attacked Wanda, and she is so powerful. Reva just tried to stretch his limb. She doesn't just stretch his limb. She ripped it, and she melted him away. Then Captain Carter lasted the longest. She dodged Mortal and Wanda. She looked cool with the shield, blocked every power burst, and Wanda grabbed her shield and threw it back, and it hit her through her waist and cut in half. Then Captain Marvel, aka Marvel Rambeau, was flying above, and she dodged all the attacks. Then Wanda blasted her, and she fell to the floor, and then he dropped a column and crushed her. The third act has Doctor Strange, and he made the evil Doctor Strange, and they had a counter, and the evil one asked him if he's good, and he's good. He said no. Evil Doctor Strange says he wants to give his Christine the world, and he wants her to be with her. And then Strange said that he doesn't know where his Christine is. Then Wanda comes, and then they took a huge fight back and forth that they couldn't hold her. Then Doctor Strange did something, and he's calling all the strangers strange, and then also he had a dead Strange So then he basically used a spell and then brought back to life, a dead Doctor Strange, a zombie Strange, and it's from the Alps. So then the souls came out to prevent it, but he's able to gather them up and then merge them together with the zombie Strange, and he brought it to where he was at, and so, to help him fight Wanda. So then he came all the way to where he was at, and then he fought Wanda. So then he put a whole bunch of those spears around him, the portal spears around him, and locked her inside. But she was able to put her arm to get out, and then she disappeared. In the mid-credit scene, Doctor Strange is seen open in the city, and he randomly gets the third eye, which means that he broke a incursion rule, and now he's is part evil also. He meets Clea, aka Charlie Shiro. And they both work through the portal. I gave it a 7.5 out of 10. I thought Primera was good, but I didn't like the musical notes part. It seemed too Broadway to me, but if it focused on the what if, which I thought was nice. Let's see.